Welcome to the closing crew with Anton, Dan, and Brad. What's up?
Yeah.
Every time it's getting better and better.
Yeah, dude. See, I didn't put any pressure on you this time, right? I just let
practice-
you, just express yourself naturally.
And practice in the shower every day, guys.
Yeah, dude, amazing.
Every day.
God.
Jamie loves it.
Oh, jeez, that's not a pretty sight.
TMI.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so now you just ruined it. You're doing so good, Brad.
Thanks.
All right, how you guys doing today?
Good, man. The weather's awesome here.
Yeah.
Bay Area, 70, 75 degrees, sunny.
Compared to yesterday, yeah? Was it rainy yesterday?
Yeah. We had rain a couple
it
days ago.
yesterday?
It was
Yeah, 2
weird,
days ago.
That's
But it was
crazy.
weird. It like dumped for like 30 minutes and then it was done.
Well, it was
Yeah.
a crazy rain, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Now I gotta wash my car, which is kind of a pisser. I hate doing that, but
Yeah, dude.
Sorry.
First world problems, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Where do you wash your car usually?
Pacific Car Wash on Bascom
man.
Avenue.
That
Mm.
same thing.
Oh, you
It's-
do
it's
too?
the best.
Yeah. Although, of course, like everything, they increase their prices.
Yeah,
I
that
haven't
was
gone
like-
in a while, and it's
It was 16, I was 80 or something, no?
I don't know.
for
I-
a car wash? You guys pay $80 for a car wash?
No, dude, I pay $225.
For a car wash?
Yeah, but hey, listen, I only go a few. So I only go there.
What the f-
I only go there maybe 3 or 4 times a year, and then I hand wash myself the other times. But if I want like
Say 3 or 4 times a year?
Yeah.
You pay $220 to wash your car.
yeah,
You pay
well, it
two.
used to be 185.
Do they
but-
do it with like Q-tips or something? Does
They're
it take
pretty
like
thorough.
50
They're
hours?
thorough, man.
They're
really
pretty
thorough.
good. Like
Yeah.
all like a high-end cars, they're going there. So last time I saw there like a Porsche 911 ST, which is like a $500,000 at least.
Damn.
Yeah. So good place.
Dude.
So the bummer about my car is because it's a wrap, you have to have it hand washed.
Like a special
Yeah,
treatment.
so I can't take it to like classic car wash,
and
which I used to.
in yours also like a matte finish. This
Yeah.
is like another extra treatment.
Yeah,
Right. And then you have to replace the matte wrap too after a few years, right?
I paid like I upgraded so that it's supposed to be last for like dozens of years. So we'll see.
Really? No.
Yeah.
Oh, they will fix it for
Dozens?
free?
They'll fix
Or
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they'll
see. I
fix
see.
it
Okay.
for
Okay.
free.
Yeah. All right. Dude, that's nuts. So,
Yep.
one of my older cars, I got a ceramic coating on it. That was pretty sweet, dude. Like at the time, I was like, it's so expensive, so stupid. But it was a couple thousand, I think, a few thousand. But the awesome thing about that, so they polished it, and it was a black car, so they polished it, and then they did the ceramic coat. And dude, I remember once I was trying to I leaned on it a little bit, and my hand slipped off, and I hit my face on the side of the car. That's how like smooth and slippery
Wow.
it gets. And I never had to wash it. Like
Yeah.
I would just like rinse it off, or just go, and then all the dust would just
Wow.
fly off
For
the car.
real?
Yeah.
Is it that? Wow.
Yeah. So you should do
had
that.
You totally had a rice rocket.
No,
Yeah,
but
but-
dude,
but
I
you
did that
cannot
on
make
it was a Subaru
neon lights
Honda. I mean, it was.
It was Honda.
1995.
Yeah,
I like, hey, dude, check out my ground effects on my Red Rocket.
Had the
No, dude.
nitrous.
Yeah, dude, this is like during Fast and the Furious
Yeah,
age,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like racing on the streets
All right.
for pink slips.
Like a
No,
spoil-
it was-
spoil- like a free spoilers.
Yeah, dude, no, man. It was I did that on a Subaru Outback.
Oh man.
But hey, I liked it nice and clean. I like my cars nice and clean, and that one was like slick, dude. But if you're paying $220 every quarter, you should probably. Well, you can't do it because you're a matte wrap. But
yeah.
get a
you
ceramic.
Can, you can do ceramic on that car.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
That is not gonna
but
work.
dude, that coating was great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Something
think
to
if you
think
have a
about.
regular paint, then yeah, it's like as an extra protection. I mean, I heard a lot about it, but I never did it. To be
Oh,
honest.
it's great, dude. It was really good. I think I'm probably gonna do that on my 4Runner eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Surprised you haven't done it yet.
yeah. I've just been lazy. Yeah, because the paint looks good on it.
Yeah,
you-
the paint
you-
looks solid.
Do you have any protection on it?
Damn, you don't have any protection.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
so risky.
Wait, are you talking about on me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, every morning, dude. I just put it on just in case. I put on protection
No,
in the
you-
morning.
No, you know, like how they call it? Like they call it bra, like a clear bra or something. Like the clear.
You're talking about the car or on
The
me?
car. the car.
Oh,
Of
we're
course
talking
the
about
car.
cars? Oh, okay.
Well, you
Yeah, man, where are you
I don't
going?
know. I don't know. I just want to clarify. You know, I don't want to assume anything because then that makes an ass out of you and me. Assume.
I know.
Anyways. All right, guys. So on this
So-
beautiful day, Brad is had some top 10 lists for us.
Prepare
Yeah, I
some
just
How are
thought
we
I
gonna do
just
this?
thought we would try to do a top 10 list and kind of. I didn't want to give you guys the subject so that you can just come up with it on your out of thin air, you know. So
Okay.
I didn't want you to do any research behind it, but
Interesting.
I thought we could do a top 10 from niche.com. They just recently released 2025 best places to live in America.
Oh,
So-
I
Alright.
see.
So,
So we
there's-
have to guess it.
You have to guess it.
Okay.
It's a long list, but I figured we could narrow it down to the top 10, right?
Okay.
And so then we can kind of go through each town. Most of these towns, I would say maybe half of them, a little bit more than half, I know these towns, but there are definitely some on this list where I'm like, wow, I had no idea. I need to know where these towns are.
I wonder how they compiled them. Like what?
So,
So,
yeah.
what's the criteria? Tell us the criteria.
So this year's rankings included 230 cities and over 18,000 locations across America. Niche.com creates this list using data from the U.S. Census Bureau, of course, the CDC, and then millions of resident reviews.
Like a monkey survey or something?
What's that?
Like a monkey survey or whatever this
I don't
is?
know. If you go on niche.com, you can see their I guess their algorithm or whatever.
Yeah.
But factors included affordability,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. the local housing market, neighborhood diversity,
Oh, okay.
public schools, walkability, and a bunch of other things. So
Okay,
that's their
interesting.
their criteria. A list of, again, 230 cities. And we're just going to go through the top 10. And, just to start off the bat, I will tell you that 2 out of the top 10 are actually in California, which is surprising.
Well, I wanted to ask, like, is there like at least one city from California?
2 in California and
I already know what it is.
2 in Texas.
In Texas.
Okay.
So,
I already
In
got it. I
Hawaii
already got
too?
it.
At least one in Hawaii?
no Hawaii.
No Hawaii?
Yeah, that cost of living there is
Okay,
probably
yeah.
pretty brutal. So
Yeah.
Are we starting at number 1 or number 10?
whatever. So I figured we could just
Doesn't even matter.
yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. And
I already
can
know
tell-
number 1.
What's number 1?
Cupertino. Cupertino is the best. Yeah.
I don't even know if Cupertino's on.
No,
that
okay.
list,
All right,
but-
But
Okay.
for California, let's guess, like, what is California? So California, I think it's probably San Diego.
I was gonna say San Diego.
So San Diego.
San Diego is not on the list, but I will tell
What?
you, just to give you a hint, because California is so big.
yeah.
One is from the Bay Area,
Okay.
San
and
Francisco.
another is in the SoCal
way.
area.
SoCal area.
There's none in the Central Coast. Because I was gonna say
Right.
like Santa Barbara or something.
Nope. that's not it.
Okay.
Well,
One's in one's in SoCal and one's you said here in
Yeah.
the Bay.
Santa Barbara, I would think, cost of living there is pretty high.
Yeah.
I don't know how diverse it is either.
Then I guess it's San Jose. I mean, it cannot be San Francisco.
Can't be San Jose, dude.
Not
There's
San
no
Jose,
way.
no.
No way.
No.
It's Redwood City, something like that.
Nope.
Am I getting close?
You're getting close. It's a little bit granola crunchy area.
Oh,
Sausalito?
Santa Cruz?
Nope.
Aptos?
No, not that granola country.
I'm like,
Sorry,
who's
Half-
eating
Half Moon
granola
Bay.
in the Bay?
No, it's not Half Moon Bay?
Nope. Think like somewhere where there is diversity.
It's like all the
kind
Bay.
of a lot of nice downtown area. A lot of culture.
Yeah,
For
but
San
that's
Francisco?
It has a-
everywhere in the Bay.
It has a
culture.
stunning campus as well too.
Okay,
Oh,
Palo Alto.
Berkeley.
Berkeley
Berkeley.
is number
Berkeley?
10. Yeah, number 10 on the list.
Dude, I don't know about that, dude. Berkeley.
So
Okay. So let me ask you guys this. You guys out of all the places in the Bay, would you guys pick Berkeley?
I've never been there.
What?
You've never been to
Never
Berkeley?
there?
No.
Oh,
what
man.
the heck?
Take
Okay, we got to go. Let's go. Okay, we're ending the
There
podcast.
you
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I probably wouldn't have picked Berkeley.
Yeah,
What's so
Berkeley.
funny about this is
So random.
Kira, our youngest, over the years, she plays field hockey. Probably in the last 10 years, we've gone to Berkeley 10 times for field hockey tournaments. And because of that, she's like, I never want to go to Cal ever.
Yeah, dude. Cal is not diverse.
Yeah.
Cal is like definitely not, dude.
And I'm always telling her like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, you know. And it really isn't. I mean,
no, it's not bad,
yeah.
but it's not top 10.
yeah, I don't think it's top 10 either.
Yeah, your list is screwed.
That's very interesting. Wait, who released that list?
Niche.com.
Niche.
Yeah.
Niche.com.
Yeah.
So I bet there are like different websites where like they compile this list together, and they
I
all, and they
bet you on
always kinda-
niche.com though, Berkeley's not on that list.
So I think part of Niche's thing is also that, you know, they specialize in colleges as well too. So if you
Oh,
go-
dude.
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's okay. So
Yeah, that's
that's
what you
heavily weighted.
Yeah.
Even then, Berkeley. Berkeley.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
it's a famous great school, but like diversity and when you think about, I don't know
It's
about
got,
Berkeley.
you know, it's got a lot of charm to it, like in some of the nicer areas of Berkeley.
Like aesthetically?
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
I agree.
beautiful homes,
Sure.
Victorian homes, and
and they're saying that it's affordable there, or balanced. I guess.
balanced. That's
Wait,
way
so
to-
what
Okay,
number
interesting.
is it on the
that
list?
is number 10.
Number 10.
Yeah.
I see.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then so you said the second one is in SoCal.
Second one is in SoCal.
Okay, so what's that? Somewhere Orange County
Yeah.
area?
Spot on there.
What's this?
Don't
Yeah.
tell me it's like Irvine or something.
Irvine, California
you
is number
kidding?
5.
Irvine? wait.
Irvine.
Is Niche.com like an Asian sponsored?
Irvine's nice, man. So I was just
Irvine
there.
is nice. It is.
I was
nice.
there
It's
2
just
months ago.
boring, right?
I was there 2 months ago again with Kira. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Touring colleges, and we toured UC Irvine, and it's a really nice town, man. Like
Yeah,
they
sleepy.
Yeah, it's sleepy.
From what I
They-
remember.
they put it together really well, though.
Yeah.
And you know, all the shopping centers are really nice. I didn't see any blight or homelessness, which
Sure.
I'm sure there is, but
Yeah.
it's a sprawling little suburb, you know,
Suburb.
in SoCal that is really nice.
But is it diverse though?
Oh.
I don't think it's diverse.
it's like 50% Asian,
Yeah,
probably, and
yeah.
then the rest is
It-
Caucasian and other
wow.
other
Right.
mixes. But
Yeah.
I think, you know, because obviously UC Irvine's there, and so I think you get a lot of Asian people going there as well too, or living there.
Yeah.
But it's a nice town. I like
Property
it.
values are probably exploding too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
So it's funny. Okay. All right. This is going out in the universe, so I have to be careful. But
here we go. Here we go.
no. I spent a lot of time in Berkeley and also in Irvine.
Yeah.
When I was very, very young, I had girlfriends that at Berkeley and Irvine, and I remember hanging out there, right? And I remember Irvine just being really clean.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's changed a lot. But it was really clean, but it was there wasn't too much to do at that time. This is like what, 2000, early 2000s, right?
Mhm.
And then Berkeley was pretty hip, but now it's like a desolate wasteland, right?
Yeah.
The downtown areas at
Right.
least. But yeah, I'm surprised those two are on the top 10.
Yeah.
Like, okay, if you guys could put up any city to replace Berkeley in the top 10, where would you guys? What would
San
you guys?
Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
so-
no, in the Bay.
Oh, in the Bay.
In the Bay.
Top 10.
That are better than. I could rattle off so many cities that are better than
Yeah.
Berkeley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Campbell. I would rather live in Campbell. You know.
yeah, Los Gatos. Yeah.
Los
yeah.
Gatos,
Yeah.
totally. Because I'm thinking like affordability. Because I mean,
Mhm.
affordability is like doesn't exist here anyway. But like, yeah, I mean, Campbell, Los Gatos. You know,
Yeah, I agree. Those two are the
right?
Yeah.
Santa Cruz.
would be my pick too. Los Gatos probably would be before Campbell, but I mean
yeah,
Campbell is nice too.
yeah,
Because I think it's closer to the mountains. I kind of like that.
right.
But Campbell itself, it's super nice too.
Yeah, and it's more diverse than Berkeley.
Right.
I think
That's true.
and I feel like it's safer. It's close to San Jose. It's close to a lot of stuff going on. You know.
So Berkeley's not safe.
I mean, parts of Berkeley. I mean, yeah, like near the campus is pretty rough. At least when I was there was a lot
Yeah.
of crime.
Really?
Yeah, people getting jacked all the
So
time.
how's this got on this list then? I don't understand.
Because it's I don't know about this list, dude. Like, but I mean, people. I don't.
I guess that was not recorded crime.
I guess.
So
I think
maybe-
it's
maybe-
mainly like petty crime too. I don't think it's like anything significant. Like
I mean, yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I'm not.
Dan is not a big fan of Cupertino and Berkeley.
No, dude. No, not true.
We're not-
I'm just saying that I'm just surprised that that is the best of what we have. I don't know. I think a lot of people would be like, what, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, people that live in Berkeley are probably like, yeah, dude, you dumbass. Like, of course it's the best. But, aside from that, I don't know. I think there's a lot of other towns that could definitely give Berkeley a run for its money.
Yeah.
In SoCal, I think San Diego is definitely way cooler to live in than Irvine.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I
Um,
think from California, San Diego is probably the best.
San Diego's because I mean, it's so pretty out there. It's not as like congested.
Yeah.
Everybody seems really just laid back and nice.
Yeah.
Like got military down there too.
Yeah,
to
you got the
protect
Navy
us.
SEALs, right?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you got like
Although that would probably,
Poway.
if we ever went to war, that'd probably be the first place they bomb on the West Coast.
Think so?
Yeah.
Probably San Francisco, dude.
Hawaii.
Right.
Well, Pearl Harbor, yeah, but like, I don't know, because
Let's start with Hawaii.
San Diego has all our big military presence,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, they're
There's,
gonna go
like,
after
all
that,
the
right?
boats that are
Yeah.
there.
But the way, okay, we're gonna go on a tangent, but like if it's like future war stuff, then it's
Yeah.
probably gonna be more not military targets, but probably more like tech
Tech,
targets
yeah.
and like power like the power infrastructure, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah, but those are probably somewhere in Nevada, no? All
Yeah, I
all,
think
all,
so.
all those tech centers,
Right,
Like
the servers
those
and stuff.
warehouses.
Sparks, Nevada.
yeah,
You're screwed.
Henderson, yeah, Henderson probably will get bombed because
Yeah.
all the servers are there,
Yeah.
Right.
or near
Uh,
there.
but I think San Diego feels different. Like
Yeah.
different when you go inside the downtown. I don't know. It's kind of feel maybe a little bit Europe-ish too. Like kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know, but like it's just different.
Yeah.
It is different, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Clean-
like Santa Barbara and like those like kind of
Yeah,
sleepier
Santa- yeah,
towns, like
Santa
they were
Barbara's
nice.
Yeah, I like
I would
Santa
like to
Barbara.
live there.
Santa Barbara's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's so subjective, I guess. But I guess Irvine is cool.
So I think, like I
see
said,
that.
like maybe you'll recognize half of the names on here. So I'll give you some
Okay.
some more hints. One is in the state of Washington.
Okay.
Seattle.
Well, I used to go to.
That's Seattle.
Yeah, I don't think so.
My,
It's,
my friend moved to Seattle and he really likes it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Seattle's
and, he,
nice.
and,
Seattle's
and
great.
he moved from the Bay Area,
Yeah.
Yep.
Palo Alto. So his dad is actually like professor at Stanford,
Oh,
okay.
and then he's like, "Oh, I like it there more. Like I don't want to come back."
Right.
yeah. A lot of people from the Bay Area moved up there.
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle the rain. I have family up there
Yeah.
as well
Yeah, I
too.
bet,
but,
yeah.
The rain is
Yeah.
intense.
but it is close to Seattle. It's kind of a ritzy area of Washington.
Belmont.
Nope.
Is
Close.
it? Wait, not Belmont. But
Belmont's here.
Canada,
yeah. No. It's but
Vancouver.
Cupertino.
no. It's I know what you're talking. It's an
Yeah.
island. It's jeez, blanking out. I used to drive through there all the time. I used to go to Seattle all the time for work.
Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Yep.
Not Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Bellevue. Bellevue in the house. It's number 9.
It is number 9.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, number 9.
Dude.
Yeah. It is
Dude.
with nearly. I was doing some research because it is a ritzy area. A lot
Bellevue
of-
is very
A lot
ritzy.
of people from Microsoft
Yep.
live over there.
It is really pretty though.
And Amazon.
It is
too?
pretty.
Yeah.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
has
could see
like
that.
100 parks in Bellevue.
It's
Wow.
so pretty.
So it's known as the city in a park,
yeah.
and the crime rates are really low, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But in Seattle, like, like Amazon built there this sphere,
Yeah.
like with a really Amazon climate inside.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Oh no, I've heard about it.
It's
but
like it's very cool. So in the middle of downtown, you know that, yeah? They
No.
built like a sphere. It looks
Uh-huh.
like a crystal bowl, like
Yeah.
a huge one, like
Okay.
a structure.
Yeah.
And they imitate like Amazon climate inside. So
What do you mean?
they created like a microclimate inside.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. So like with the heating, moisture, and everything.
Uh-huh.
So it's like
Oh, like an ecosphere?
yeah. So
Whoa.
let's say if it's cold and rainy outside, you go
Right.
inside, it's like I don't know, like 90-degree and humid.
Yeah. That makes sense to build that in Seattle.
yeah,
Raining.
seriously.
Dude, I remember like
And it's I think Amazon office. So you can bring visitors. I mean, I think you can pay money to visit certain days, but also they have offices there, and you can like if you work there, you can bring also like family or friends.
that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I actually like experienced Seattle rain. I was driving this crappy rental car, and like I didn't realize I didn't know what rain was until I drove through that,
Oh man, yeah.
and just everybody's hitting each other. Like
What?
Yeah, just like a wall of water.
What do
Like
you mean
can't
hitting each other? The
see.
cars crashing?
Yeah, everybody's hydroplaning. It was just insane,
No,
dude.
I've seen videos of in downtown Seattle when they get snow.
Snowmageddon.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's chaos.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
like
Black ice.
people. Same thing. Cars just slipping down the road
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
yeah.
crashing into poles.
All
and-
those Subarus, all the airbags in the Subarus exploding.
But Seattle housing, at least Seattle proper, definitely has skyrocketed over the years. I mean, I
Yeah.
think a lot of Bay Area people, and then obviously the tech economy there's pretty bustling. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I know prices have gone up quite a bit, but it's a beautiful
Absolutely.
area.
It
Like,
is,
I have
yeah.
family in a town called Snoqualmie.
Yeah, Snoqualmie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's right next to a mountain.
Snoqualmie. So
Beau-
it sounds very like
beautiful.
native.
Dude, beautiful waterfall. Is
Oh
really
my
nice.
God.
Yeah.
The home next to the waterfall?
It's not next to it.
Oh, okay.
You can literally hike to it from a neighborhood within
wow.
15, 20 minutes, I
What?
think.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow.
But
Dude,
the
it's-
rain.
Yeah,
Rain,
it's
rain.
it's such a unique culture there too, though. I love the like Pacific Northwest like
Yeah.
stuff. But I remember like for my other job, like I had some like market areas inside like a Native American reservation, and dude, no rules there. Like
Wow.
it's like a whole nother universe. They have their own police, they have their own everything, and like I remember there were like weird little things too, like where I'd have to bring like a gift or something, and it was like a cake or whatever, and like I'd
Huh.
sit down and like talk to people. It was so
what do you
interesting.
mean no rules?
They have not no rules. It's just like they have their own like government kind of. They have their
So,
own
like, all
laws,
and everything.
and
Oh,
they
wow,
I think they supersede whatever laws like are
Like
in
in-
America,
Oh, okay.
like within.
I see.
So they have their own police force and everything.
Yeah.
Like so, there's no jurisdiction. Like so, like a Seattle cop can't go in there
Oh, really?
and then do stuff. I think. I think.
Wow.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you can shoot guns there?
I don't know, but probably. Like I just remember being like, wow. Like I remember talking to some of the guys there, and they were super chill. There's like, I was like, man, it seems like you guys can get away with a lot more here. They're like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Can I be a part of
awesome.
your club? But okay, cool.
So speaking
That'll
of
do.
Amazon, the one other town on this list has got a heavy Amazon presence as well too. Can you guess that?
Or what state?
It is in Virginia.
Oh.
Virginia. Yeah, man, my East Coast knowledge is sadly lacking.
Virginia.
You guys, you're not going to guess it.
What,
but
Hershey?
it's where Amazon's second headquarters campus is. You remember like a few years ago there was this whole thing about Amazon opening a second campus,
Mhm.
second headquarters, and all these
Mm.
cities were trying to vie for it. So it
Oh,
ended
okay.
up being in Arlington, Virginia,
Oh, right.
which is also heavy military as well too.
Yeah, they have
but-
the cemetery there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Arlington National Cemetery, which I've been to, is really, really amazing experience.
Yeah. The
Um,
unmarked soldier or something.
unknown soldier.
Yeah.
So that's number 4 on the list.
Oh,
I wonder, I bet you, because I think I did go to Arlington once when I was a kid on like a school trip or something.
Yeah.
And I just remember, aside from New York, I'm going to piss some people off, but
Oh,
New
yeah.
York scares the crap out of me, dude.
I
Like,
could see that.
that was insane. I remember as a kid, seeing like a homeless person in New York in a garbage bag, and I think she was dead.
What?
Yeah. And like we were like, should we tell somebody? I think they're dead. Like one of the kids was like poking her, and then like the chaperones were like, get away from her. It was so bad. Anyways, so probably contrasting to that.
Wait, that
like
was your field trip in school? to
Yeah,
New York?
6th grade, yeah.
Wow.
And like I remember but that area like Arlington is so beautiful because it's a different kind of beauty. Like we
Mhm.
have California beauty, but the East Coast has like its own beauty too.
Yeah.
It looks different, but just super peaceful and stuff.
Totally.
So I bet that'd be a pretty cool place
Yeah,
to live.
yeah. Virginia in general, one of our good friends, Eric, he moved out there and it looks beautiful, man.
Yeah. Isn't that where
Yeah.
Bernie's from?
Who?
Bernie. Feel the burn? Bernie?
I don't know.
Bernie Sanders?
Oh, is he?
Wasn't he?
I don't know.
I thought he was.
But yeah,
Anyways.
beautiful area, very diverse. And areas like that too, like where they have 4 seasons, right? Where
Yeah.
you experience that. I
Right,
think that's really
right.
beautiful. Whereas here, I think, as much as we love it, we don't get those 4 seasons, which
Right.
probably I don't think we
I
can
mean,
handle it. But.
No, we can't. We're too weak.
I lived in Four Seasons for
Oh,
good
yeah.
good amount of time. So
Yeah?
I mean, I don't miss it. I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing I miss it when I want to go like skiing or something, like, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that's in California. You can just drive to Tahoe like 3 hours and then you get in, you have it, you know.
Yep. Totally.
But I mean, sun
Yeah.
is much better versus Four Seasons. I can tell
Yeah.
you.
Dude. And also too, this is a hot take, but like I feel like people that really like seasons are like retired people. Cause dude, for me, like if I'm a young person and I'm getting after it and I'm like, you know, just trying to live my life and build whatever I'm trying to build, and I'm like, oh, I can't go outside today because of the blizzard. Or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Dude.
Like, why would you want that?
I
Right.
mean,
You know?
it is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
to be honest, like every time I feel like, for some reason, like I love snow.
Mhm.
Like I love driving when it's heavy snow. I don't know
Wow,
why, but
really?
like it's comforting me. For some
That's
reason,
the
it's
the
really weird.
Russian in you.
yeah,
maybe,
dude, that
maybe.
hard
Growing up-
nose.
Or
Growing up in Siberia.
Right.
in Kamchatka. So,
Fighting
but
bears.
Germany too. Like, I mean, because when I moved to Germany, I lived in the Black Forest.
That's
and,
so cool.
And the
So much
the
history.
snow there is insane. So like I remember like when it starts snowing, like overnight, and I have to go to school. Like couple times it snowed that much, I could not open the front door
Oh man.
because like the whole thing was covered with the snow. So I have to like bump it
Jeez
and then like
Louise.
shovel my way throughout.
Whoa.
It was like insane amount of snow, and somehow people still like driving rear wheel drive cars
Damn.
and they're fine, you know. Whereas here it's like chaos. I don't know. People like
Yeah.
like I don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? How is it possible? I
Bumper
don't,
cars.
yeah,
here,
I don't understand that.
Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
just we have it too good here. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, Four Seasons is nice, but like living, I mean, this is much better
yeah.
environment, and you're way happier, you know,
Yeah.
like a sun and everything.
I think the seasons are great in 2025 when we have all this technology and the internet. But when you really strip away everything and just think about your life, like seasons kind of suck.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's a
Especially as you get older.
people
it's-
die. Like
it's- I mean,
people
it's-
used to die.
Yeah, but
Right?
it's also a lot of work. I mean, first of all, like
Yeah.
clothing.
Yeah.
Especially when you have
Yeah.
kids, you have a 4-season clothing.
Yep.
Then cars. Okay, you have to like have another set of tires for the winter.
Yep.
And it's like there is so much more stuff. Like we're in California, pretty much. Like it's one season.
Yeah.
It's like
Flip flops, shorts. and-
exactly.
Yeah, dude.
Sneakers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can roll with this like the
Yeah.
whole year.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, dude. And just think about all the shotguns and the ammo that you need to like shoot all the snow. Like
What?
like god damn. That's a lot
Yeah,
of stuff.
like avalanche to like release the
Yeah.
avalanche.
and grenades to like clear
like-
out your driveway.
Like papa.
It's like it's raining. Well, we can shoot it out of the sky. But yeah, that's crazy, man. Okay,
All
so
right.
Arlington, nice.
Arlington, that's number 4.
Okay.
And then there's 2 towns in Texas.
Ooh,
Not
okay.
sure if you guys are gonna. One of them I know for sure you guys aren't gonna know, but the other one you might know.
Austin.
I know
Austin.
Austin. I'm surprised Austin's not on there, but that's
What,
San
Austin?
Marcos.
Oh man, but
Yeah.
Austin is such a great
Oh,
city. I've
man.
been there. It's so nice. Have you been
Lots
to
of
Austin?
culture. No, but Hannah did, and she was telling me about it. It sounded amazing.
Man, like I really liked it.
yeah.
Like we went there. What was it? It was the AMG Driving Academy. So we went
wow.
to Circuit of America. So we were actually driving. Like it was a driver training on the track. You know,
Nice.
like this Formula One track.
That's sick.
And then boys, of course, like, oh yeah, let's go to downtown and like, you know, kind of explore the downtown, stay there. Man, it was so nice.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
poof,
Really
like,
good
beautiful.
vibe.
Yeah,
And
I've
great
actually-
music.
The
right?
funny thing is, I've had 2 clients that over the years that have moved back from Austin.
yeah.
They,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Me
they
too.
really enjoyed it for a few years, but then I think not to knock Texas, but the
Here we
knock the
go.
knock on them, at least Austin, is like Austin's amazing. There's nothing else to do outside of Austin.
Oh,
You know,
right.
you
Oh
have
yeah,
to.
I see.
Here, I think people get spoiled, right? Like
Yeah.
we always talk about it. You drive to Tahoe,
Yeah.
3-4 hours.
Yeah.
You go to the beach, an hour.
Yeah,
There, it's pretty much Austin, and then
that's it.
you could drive. I think it's 2.5 hours to Dallas or whatever. But
Right.
to go to the ocean, I don't know how long that is. To go
The
to
Gulf.
skiing,
The Gulf of
Gulf
Mexico.
of America. Get that right,
Oh, is
bro.
it? Did they change the name?
Well,
Yeah.
Is it not Gulf America?
I don't know.
Supposedly what the
Wow.
Okay.
we
But
won't
yeah,
go there.
But I think it was like an Austin boom, yeah, like where everyone
Yeah,
was going
yeah.
there, and there's
I
like
feel
a
like
lot
it's
of
still booming.
construction
no,
going on.
prices have dropped quite
Oh,
a
yeah?
bit in the last
Really?
year. Yeah, they just
Wow.
the thing about what I tell people about Texas, at least from my knowledge of it, is that they still have a lot of land to build.
Yeah,
you know,
it's true.
So here, at least, I mean, for better or
Supply
worse,
is constricted.
Yeah, it's very constricted.
It's for worse, dude.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so out there, they've definitely had a building boom over the last 10 years. That
Yeah,
now there's kind of an oversupply. It seems like.
they overbuilt.
But I like that because
Yeah.
that's just natural market dynamics kind of leveling itself out,
Yeah.
right? So then it keeps things somewhat affordable, you know? It's like,
True.
but here it's almost artificially constricted for supply. And that's why like the prices just keep exploding.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? And it sucks for people that aren't making $1 billion at NVIDIA.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
So
upsetting.
number 6 on the list from Texas is called Plano, Texas. Have you guys heard of Plano?
Yeah.
No.
I've heard
So
of Plano.
it's got a lot of tech companies there. It's got a lot of I think like Toyota of America's there.
Sure.
Frito-Lay is there.
So
and,
it's a lot of like
Where is it like on the map? Is it like
I think it's like
towards-
North Texas area.
north? Okay, I
yeah.
see.
But Jamie's gone there. A company she used to work at called McAfee.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's
They-
Cybersecurity.
antivirus or something,
Cybersecurity. Yeah. They are headquartered out there.
Oh,
So
interesting.
a lot of tech companies out there, and
Interesting.
a few people from the Bay Area have definitely moved out there over the years
Okay.
To Plano?
to Plano. Yeah,
Interesting.
it looks pretty nice. I mean, it's like a suburban town,
Yeah.
not like sprawling like Austin or anything like that, but still really nice. So
And it's
that
diverse there too.
yeah.
Oh,
I think because of the tech
The tech,
industry and
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's number 6 on the list. The two, so we went from Berkeley, which is number 10.
Okay.
Number 9 is Bellevue.
Okay.
These number 8 and 7 you guys aren't gonna probably get, so
Okay.
I'll just name it. Number 8 is called Overland Park, Kansas.
What the hell is that?
It's close to
Overland
Kansas City, I guess. High quality of life, strong economy, exceptional public services.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about Kansas. Sorry, guys, so I can't really talk about that.
Yeah.
Number 7 I've heard of, Columbia, Maryland,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
supposedly is like amazing planned community that was built with schools, shops, open space, all that stuff. Looking at the photos, it looks beautiful.
Interesting.
Number 6 was Plano, Texas. Number 5 is Irvine.
Oh, 5.
Wow, it's up there.
Number 4 is Arlington, Virginia, which we talked about.
Whoa.
Which then leaves us to the last 3.
Top 3.
Okay.
Top
So
3.
what are the states?
Hawaii.
I think you're not gonna get 2 out of the 3 because I didn't know where these towns were. But maybe number 3 you'll get.
Is it in Hawaii?
It is in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Arbor? Was it
Abakuki.
Nope.
Bukaki? What? This little known town called Bukaki in Maryland? Is that what you said? Oh, dude. That's an invite only
Yeah, right.
private city
Fans only.
for it.
Only
Oh, no. Wait, so what's the state again?
It's in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Definitely have had a lot of not a lot,
Cambridge?
a few people, Bay Area people have moved there. Cambridge, Massachusetts,
Dude.
home of Harvard, MIT.
That's the only reason why I
bunch of
said
tech
it.
companies. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, okay. This is a college site.
Yeah.
kind of. It's definitely skews college for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
I
For
think
it's for younger people.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I think
But
there was
then-
like a comedy movie I remember, like in like they always talk about like Massachusetts, that like that there's like this community, the college community, and
Yeah.
it's always like
I mean, Good Will Hunting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
So when you watch Good Will Hunting, that's all I know about Massachusetts, you know? But like, I mean, the guy was struggling, dude. Like, you have to be a genius to make it. You remember? Dude, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
And
God,
Robin
I miss
Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
a San Francisco product.
Yep.
What an amazing legend.
He
What a
was.
gift he was to humanity.
So that was
Rest in
number
peace.
3.
okay.
And number 2 and number 1. So number 2 is also in Texas.
Oh,
We're going back
wait,
to
how
Texas.
many
Yeah.
Texas we have now?
2.
Oh,
So
two.
2
Oh.
Texas, 2 California. And not all of them have colleges, by the way, like big
Yeah.
colleges.
Right,
Uh,
right,
I
right.
see.
Like Arlington.
So number
right?
2 is
Yeah.
Texas.
Number 2 is Texas, and
also
it is
like a small town or something.
small town. Yeah, it is also, I think, in North Texas. but it's called the Woodlands.
I never would have gotten
Yeah,
that.
I never heard of it either.
Yeah.
So it's north of Houston, and it's got a ton of outdoor space, bunch of parks, hiking trails, upscale shopping and dining. Supposedly, when they built this town, the vision was that you would have only a 10-minute walk to any park in the area.
That's
So,
pretty
yeah.
sick, dude. I
So
already like it.
A
I
lot
like
of
it
natural
there.
Oh
beauty.
wow.
Woodland.
The other thing that's always nice when people come here to the Bay Area, they're like, "Why are the power lines up here?"
Yeah.
In Woodlands, I guess they all the power and utility lines are underground.
They're buried.
Man,
Yeah.
you know,
'Cause of the snow?
this is I
don't know.
always wondered
Probably.
about those power lines. So Europe is like thousands of years old,
Yeah.
and they figured out how to put those lines under like those old, super like old towns.
Right.
But here in California is like, I mean,
It's
this
a money
street,
thing.
this street for some reason
Yeah,
there's no lines. You can see it, but like you
It's
can
because
see
it's a newer street.
but you can see it like right there. You can
Right.
see already the lines. So like a Perry lane is also like lines, and
Yeah.
I was always wondering like how's it possible?
It's a money thing.
And those posts like also they look like 200 years old.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is, so usually if you think about it from like an ROI perspective, right? California has a very Mediterranean climate, so we don't have like these extreme weather events. So when you think about it, it's a lot cheaper and easier to just put up poles and just string the lines up, right?
Mhm.
So that's I think the route they took, and then usually when they bury lines, it's places that like snow a lot or have these crazy weather events, but it's more expensive, right?
Mhm.
But yeah, to your point though, California
But-
is so freaking rich, right?
I know
It's just waste.
but
our
also
government
like
sucks.
all the fires. I mean, isn't like a super dangerous
Yeah,
for the fires if it
totally.
runs like over a crazy dry field and
Yeah.
then one line drops
Yup.
and
Apparently, yeah, like PG&E. I don't want to talk. No, screw PG&E. I have a friend that works at PG&E,
but yeah, and
but PG&E sucks, dude. Like God, you know what makes me upset? California is so rich. We're the 5th largest economy in the world.
yeah.
We have the resources. We should be able to solve all these problems. I don't know.
I agree. Another thing I don't understand why the roads are so bad.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Those roads like 100+ years old, and they just like keep adding like make it wider, but they still keep like the old surface.
Right.
It's like 280 when you go in 280 is like
Yeah.
it's like I remember one like when I worked in corporate, like it was a mother. I mean, she just delivered.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but like she was saying that she was pumping in the car, like
In
you
the
know,
car? Wow.
and then you know like there is a 280 connection, like I think over the bridge where it's always like
Oh,
go
man,
like
yeah.
this.
Oh,
And
right.
then she was
She
saying-
squid herself in the
she was
face.
going like, I'm like I just like and then like yeah. I mean,
Yeah, man.
it's kind of strange. I don't know because it's weird part like in Germany, like you know all the highways like autobahns they like perfect,
Right.
and then
Well, you have to because you go 200 miles an hour.
yeah
on it,
you go
right?
like yeah that's 200 miles an hour, but then like the road is perfect, and if it's due to replacement, they're still replacing it.
Right.
Like because every time you drive in Germany, like let's say like you go from Frankfurt to Stuttgart, like to South Germany, there's always like road work. I'm like, why there's always road work? I don't understand. Like the road is perfect. Why are you guys fixing it? But yeah, it's like you know, like it's by the book. So like I don't know
Wow.
if road like end of lifetime, they're like,
Right.
oh, we have to replace it, even if
Right.
it's still perfect. Like nothing is wrong with that.
Right.
And I guess also
They're
boosting
disciplined.
economy too. Like you know, like it's work for the construction workers
Sure.
and stuff
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love California, but
Let's fix the roads, please.
Yeah.
I mean, we can fix so many things, and it's just like it's terrible because like it's easy for me to complain, right? But it's like okay, well, I'm not like active politically, so it's like I guess I can't really complain. But it's just there's so much corruption, it just upsets me because
Oh really?
it's not like there's no oh gosh, yeah, dude, there's
Heck
so
yeah.
much corruption here, man. Like I mean, just in general, politicians are sleazy, right? But like what's most upsetting though is that we have the resources,
Mhm.
right? Like
Yeah.
we have it's not like we don't have the resources. You know, like you go to some like poor third world countries and it's like, oh, that sucks, but you know, yeah, like how do you pay for it? You're right. You know, like you got to get investments involved and all this stuff. California, we have all this stuff. So like why? Anyways,
Bureaucracy.
I know.
Yeah, I don't
know.
know. Like I would be curious what's up with those roads. But every time, like, okay, I complain now, but then I start driving, I see the sun go to the ocean. I'm like, whatever, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I do love it.
I love those imperfections.
I will always love California. This is home for sure. But yeah, we can do better. Okay, so you
The Woodlands, Texas was number 2.
Okay.
And so that leaves us with the final
but
one. Number
isn't
1.
Texas always like 150-degree
Oh
everywhere?
yeah. That doesn't obviously doesn't factor in weather.
It's like
But,
I don't know.
yeah.
Like
you just
even
have
if
to be
it's-
stronger.
Even if it's a woodland and then you want to go in the park during daytime, is it? Can you do that? I guess
I'm sure you can. But
I mean,
yeah,
I'm sure
you
there's
probably-
a lot of woods there. It's called the
Yeah.
Woodlands, unless it's just like
Yeah.
like artificial.
somebody was just drunk. It's like the desert.
So number 1 on the list definitely has some weather patterns that are something that we would be used to.
What
state is it in?
It is in Illinois. You guys aren't.
Where
gonna
Jim's
guess.
from?
Huh?
Wait, Jim's from Iowa,
I don't
Illinois,
know. I think he's
Idaho,
Idaho.
No,
No,
He's from Idaho.
Jim Holt.
Yeah.
No, I think he's from.
Idaho.
Is he? No. He's from Indiana, bro.
Oh, Indiana. It started with an I.
Yeah. Dan's geography is pretty off.
My condolences.
So it is a suburb of Chicago, west of Chicago,
Oh, interesting.
and it is called Naperville.
Naperville.
Naperville, Illinois. Look up the photos. It looks amazing.
Wow.
Really?
It's high quality of life, excellent schools, vibrant downtown, and the big appeal there is they have a river walk. So,
that sounds wonderful.
Yeah. And I'm actually surprised some of these towns on this list weren't like either coastal or had like more rivers, because I think that always is always nice to have, right? Like, to be
Yeah.
able to walk
Yeah.
that and just
Yeah.
the beautiful scenery. But yeah,
Yeah.
Naperville, Illinois made number 1 on the niche.com top places to live in America.
Interesting.
It's also recognized for its blend of suburban charm, cultural attractions, and community focused lifestyle. Kind of similar to Cupertino
when
you or Belmont.
Belmont. I like Belmont.
Belmont's
I
really
actually
nice.
like
Yeah,
Belmont.
Belmont's really
Belmont has a nice feel to it. It's kind of like this old town charm, you know?
Yeah. That.
Um,
That's,
Okay, real quick.
Mhm.
Number 1 town in the Bay Area. Dan?
Oh, shoot. That I would want to live in?
Yes.
And money's not an option?
No, money's not an object.
Actually, you know what? Portola Valley.
Portola Valley.
You guys
okay.
remember how we did that episode on the most expensive homes?
Yeah.
yeah.
And it
So
was in
you
Portola
went to
Valley?
visit that home?
So yeah, I was just like, it's crazy that like I'd never been to Portola Valley, and like, you know, I'm in real estate. Like how do I have not been there? So then I was showing a house, not in Portola, but in that area, and I was like, well, I mean, it's like 15, 20 minutes away. Let me just go check it out. And I drove through. It's pretty cool, dude. It's
It's
like
really nice.
really nice. It's very, it's kind of hidden away, you
Yep.
know? Yeah, a little far from everything. But man, if I'm retired and I have like a cute little home out there, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's nice. I think it was one of the first area I visit Portola because when I
Portola.
came to US, the original office was in Palo Alto,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and I think
pretty
it was
close.
like one of the first drive, and then like I just love that drive.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Through
Yeah.
Portola, like into like Highway 9 into
Right.
the mountains,
Yeah.
Santa Cruz Mountains. Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful.
nice. It
Yeah.
feels really yuppie though.
Yeah.
I don't like that part.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of money
Uh,
there. A lot of money.
A lot of money, yeah. So that's why if money wasn't an option,
yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be either that or like Sausalito or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would say
What about you, Anton?
Los Gatos.
Las
Yeah,
Gatos.
Los Gatos is
Mhm.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
I think like for a family,
Mhm.
like thinking now, like I think Los Gatos is
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I mean Sausalito is nice too, but
But it's not
yeah.
for families
Yeah.
really.
it's like eventually maybe.
Yeah,
But it's,
it'd be a nice
the
retiring
weather
place.
is weird. Like sometimes foggy and out. I don't know. But like like in the Bay, I think Los Gatos. Like right now, I would pick Los Gatos.
Yeah. You took
I can see
mine,
that.
man.
Los Gatos,
Los
both of you guys Los
yeah.
Gatos? Yeah.
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 We had
Practically,
we thought about moving there years ago
Mhm.
before we settled down where we're at now, but prices were too
Pretty
high,
close.
obviously, And
Yeah.
But yeah, the downtown there is really pretty and just nice to be able to walk. You can see the hills behind.
Yeah.
And then it's obviously a quicker drive to Santa Cruz. Although it's crazy there on the weekends. Have you guys heard about it? Like
Downtown?
well, just the residents of Los Gatos are really upset because over the years, so many people go to Santa Cruz, right?
Yeah.
And so 17's a total gridlock, right?
Yeah.
Anytime past, I would say Saturday, Sunday, anytime past like 9 a.m., 10 a.m.,
Oh yeah,
it's just
always
parking lot.
yeah.
But now people try to cut
Los
through
Gatos.
downtown
Oh,
or just
wow.
Los Gatos in general.
I feel like it'd be slower.
And so, yeah, right?
Yeah.
So if you go like Los Gatos Boulevard, Santa Cruz Avenue, whatever, during those times, it's gridlock there as well
Damn.
too. And so, and then they're obviously, like I think Dan had mentioned, they're building more housing there too. So
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But this is Tao, like, you know, like when we're on the highway and there's a traffic. She's like, oh, let's turn here. I'm like,
Yeah.
you kidding me? It's
Yeah.
going to take like, no, let's go there. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just to prove my point. And then, like, of course, like, there's like people who is thinking that
Yeah.
way too. And it was also packed, but plus lights, plus
Right.
trucks.
Yeah.
Right.
And
And,
people. Now
yeah.
you're mowing families over.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think this thing with Los Gatos, it's for a while, yeah. And
Yeah.
I mean, with all this new navigations, what you
Yep.
have,
Right.
Waze and whatever. Oh yeah, turn here.
Right,
It's a shortcut.
Yeah, that's the nightmare about 17. Like, it's crazy to think that, like, if you're in the Bay, the only way to really get out there is 17.
Yeah.
So it just takes one accident, and then the whole thing's clogged. And then now you got, like, a huge population of people that, you know, commute, and just
Mhm.
stuck there, and it's just
Yep.
it's a nightmare. Yeah.
What about California?
California, me, San Diego,
San
Santa
Diego,
Barbara,
yeah.
San Diego.
Santa
Yeah.
Barbara, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, have you guys heard of
Yeah.
that new development? There's a lot of kind of like a lot of the people that live out there are upset about it. It's like near Travis Air Force Base. Have you heard of this?
What is that?
Like it's like a planned community that a lot of like tech billionaires
Oh
have been.
yeah.
Yeah, and I think like a lot of the people that live there are really upset because it's gonna make the whole place congested and all this stuff. And like I get that, but just you know I don't know enough about it, but just talking about like the plan of it and the concept sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Because one thing I don't like about where we are in the Bay is that it's not walkable, right? Like, you know, I live in Santa Clara. Santa Clara I like because it's pretty walkable. Like some parts of it, it's kind of nice. You can like hang out with your family and like, you know, there's a very neighborhood feel there. And I like that. But for the most part, this whole area is not walkable, right? But this concept that they're building near Travis Air Force Base, you don't need a car. In theory, I guess, like you don't need a car. And like all the walkways and everything, it's designed to be like safe for bicycles and e-bikes and walking.
Yeah.
And I guess all the amenities, it's supposed to be wherever you live, you can walk to any amenity you need. So like, you know, grocery stores and, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, laundromats, whatever. And the concept sounds amazing. And it's like tree lined and all this stuff.
Will
But-
it be built
that-
in our
that's
lifetime? Because I don't think
Yeah.
it's approved yet.
It's not,
But,
I don't think, I think
But-
there's just too many people that are against it.
yeah.
And, you know,
But-
I'm sure they have valid points. So,
But it's a funny story about like walkable.
yeah.
Because when I came from Europe, like from Germany, where it's like everything is walkable. Like
love
you know,
that.
like when I live in downtown there, it's like I go groceries. So instead of taking car, because coming back like there is almost no way you can find the parking. So like you just walk.
Right.
Like if you walk, like
love
go
that.
shopping, like or you go out, like you always just walk. Like you know that's amazing.
Yep.
And then like you know when you look on the map, like you know there's some blocks, and you're like, oh, okay, so I have to go there. So when they came to US, it was also like in Palo Alto, and then at that time, like I think it was the first week or something. Like I don't have like bicycle or car, like anything yet, and I was in this motel Parmani.
Oh, right.
So and then I look at the map, like, and I want to go like to Walmart or something to buy. Like I don't remember what I wanted to buy, like or eat something. And I'm like, oh, it's like a four blocks away.
Right.
So I'm start walking. I'm like walking for an hour. I'm like, what the hell? It's like where I am. It's like it's still like a second block. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
So
right.
like I walked for 2 hours to
Jeez
get there.
Louise.
to buy a
I-
Snickers bar.
I don't know. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
So I'm
that's a
like,
shame.
it's so like because when you look at the map, like I mean, I guess in my head, like you know, like I kind of imagine like European layout. I'm like,
Right.
okay, that's
Yeah.
probably take me 15, 20 minutes,
Right.
which is fine.
Yeah.
But like took me 2 hours to get there. I'm like, wow.
And you probably got mugged.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a weird people on the street, and like I'm like, and then I have to cross some kind of bridge or like a railroad. I'm like,
All to
What?
go to Walmart.
I know.
yeah, all to go to. But I mean,
American dream.
yeah, American dream. Like everyone's like, I have to go to Walmart. For some reason, all the Germans like they come, oh, let's go to Walmart. I'm
Yeah,
like, what's
yeah.
so special about Walmart? I don't
Nothing.
understand.
Nothing is special about that.
They got everything there, dude. It's your
Yeah.
one-stop shop.
But like, yeah, and I went there. I'm like, okay, so what everybody like raving about it? It's like
Yeah.
it's
Right.
It's an
It's like-
experience, I guess.
yeah, I guess yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like there was just funny like about like yeah. In California, like in the Bay Area, you cannot survive without the car.
Yeah.
No,
There is
you
no
can't.
public transportation.
It sucks.
Yeah, it's just like bicycle. I mean, I don't know. Maybe now with the electric bike you can get, but
It's dangerous as hell, the bicycle here.
And then they get stolen.
yeah.
Yeah,
Get
the
stolen
stores,
right
yeah,
in front of your
yeah,
house.
Yeah, in front of your
This
house.
is
In-
house, right?
Yeah,
And they were in like a nice neighborhood.
Within 2 minutes.
That's so crazy.
That's
that
nuts.
was
so
insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah, just to give
that
context.
was a
So
crazy story.
Anton and I were riding his e-bikes. Like he was showing me around this place when he was building the home or updating the home, and we showed up. We left the bikes in front of the house for like a minute.
Yeah, but it was like parked very close to the entrance door.
Yeah.
It's not like it's on the driveway or like a
Uh-uh.
walkway. It's like right next to the entrance door.
Yeah, and some dude came and jacked one of Anton's bikes.
See, that would not happen.
Which
in any of
Dan
these-
was driving.
Yeah.
I positioned it in a way.
It's like
Yeah.
probably left to know. Take me.
Yeah,
That would not
Steal me.
happen in any of these towns. At least in the top 3,
it would happen in Berkeley.
it happened in Berkeley. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. It's happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. You know, I think like I'm okay with that list. I think that's fine. I don't know. I feel like it's a little skewed, but I think the top 10 towns should be in California. And then also too, like it'd be the dream town would be in California, and that's walkable.
You
That'd
know
be
that it's
amazing.
also like really funny because I think a couple of weeks or maybe last week I also watched like top 10 places to live in 2025. I mean, it was a video, it was a YouTube video, but for some reason they also compared like a rent market, like you know how much does it cost to rent,
Sure.
and then Honolulu like was there on the list.
Wow.
Because like if you rent, like okay, going to vacation there is one thing, like you pay big money, but like if you live there, if you find places to live, like you know, like a regular like
Right.
long
Like an
term
apartment
lease,
or whatever.
I think it's like around $2,000.
Mm,
You know, yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. So
But it's
So,
2,000
and-
in Honolulu, right?
yeah,
Like in here, I think because of the tech money, 2,000 and stuff. Like okay, but if you're in Honolulu and you're working like a
I mean,
retail job or something,
yeah, I mean, there is like a lot of like tourist business. I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah, that's
sure
true,
like
yeah.
you can work somewhere reasonable
sure.
that you can pay 2,000 a month. But like I mean, the life of quality is nice there.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
weather,
yeah,
the
dude.
weather is
That's hard to beat.
amazing. Like you know, it's like I mean, I guess I don't know how they created that list. I mean, it was not number one, but it was on the list, and I'm like, wow, that's a surprise because like every time when I see those lists, like most of the time like those places are never on the list, but like this guy whoever created like he like I don't know what was his criteria.
No.
But the thing
it's so
is-
subjective.
Yeah,
right?
it totally
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. It's fun though.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I mean I love it.
Cupertino should be number 1. Let's rewrite that
Are
list.
you trying to make it up?
Huh?
You trying
Yeah,
to
dude.
make
I'm
it
gonna,
up
I'm gonna
for that episode?
yeah. All right,
Cool,
cool.
guys.
Cool. Well, thanks for that list, dude.
Yeah.
that was
Top
that's a
10.
great idea.
Yeah.
We'll do another one sometime.
Yeah.
So-
I'm gonna look up some of those places. It's
Yeah.
interesting. Like Woodland. I want to check that place out.
We'll post it on our YouTube channel.
We will?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll post the list on our YouTube channel so people.
Yeah,
can-
yeah, we can
Oh,
do
the
the,
link,
we can
yeah,
do the
yeah.
post. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can create a poll or post. Yeah.
There you
Cool.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
Next one, top 10 massages in the Bay.
go.
Thanks for tuning in, Justin.
Or is it Justin or James?
Oh yeah,
Anyways.
like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and
Justin.
subscribe to our lame show.
Don't say that, Dan.